Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be doing technical analysis on Chainlink. We're going to be discussing a new breakout signal that has just appeared today. I'm going to be giving you some targets to the upside. I'll be giving you some buy zones to the downside, and I'll be talking about my active trade and showing you the full details on price targets and invalidation as well. All that and more in this video. But before we get in, if you haven't already, please do take a second and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. I've been trading here for basically 5 years, momentum trading. So the knowledge I'm talking about here would probably save you money at some point in the cycle. So do go ahead now and click subscribe. You can always unsubscribe at a later time if you want to. All right, so let's jump in. So we've got Chainlink here on the weekly time frame, and Chainlink is looking very strong right now. It's looking better than most altcoins, both on the USD and Bitcoin pairs. We're clearly making higher highs and higher lows. We're above our weekly EMA band. So on the weekly time frame, Chainlink is in a bull market and Chainlink looks good. We've recently had a bit of a flush out here, a significant drop, but structurally we dropped back to our prior resistance level. We've now flipped that into support, and today we are now seeing a bounce from this level, which is all good to see. If we go down to the 1 day time frame, just to show you what's been happening in the short term. So obviously, yeah, we've been having this sort of consolidation slightly to the downside here, which is okay, it's normal. But what's really getting our attention right now, guys, today is that since basically the full month of December, for a full month now, we've had this down sloping trend line on the RSI, keeping the price suppressed. And just today, this RSI is now breaking out of this down sloping trend line. And quite often, guys, when you see this type of breakout, it means the price is going to burst up to the upside. This has happened repeatedly. Keep an eye whenever you see these RSI trend lines on your chart and you see the breakout, that's often a very good time to get in on a trade. And in fact, that is what I have done. So, but all in all, yeah, just to summarize here on the daily time frame, we're looking to continue this breakout. Things are looking positive for Chainlink, and the next stop, I believe, will be basically our local high here at $30. Okay, so that's very good. If we go to the 2 day time frame just to discuss my trade, so I've entered the trade. I gave you the buy zone yesterday at $21 to $19, and that was basically the reason being, guys. It was our EMA band here on the 2 day time frame. It's always a good place to get in. The EMA band does act like a magnet to this, to the price. Anytime it gets overextended, always comes back there in a bull market. So obviously we've just done that, which is good. So congrats to anyone that filled your bags down here. So the invalidation then for this trade will be if we see the price breaking below this EMA band and rejecting it, that's your signal to get out. Kind of like what it did right here in March. See the way it broke down here and rejected? That's your signal to get out. So that's your downside covered. Now let's talk about the upside, right? So if we just zoom out here to the weekly time frame. So let's say we break this local high here at $31. Basically, the next stop then, I would anticipate this high getting broken if we come back up to this level. I think it is going to break very soon. And then immediately I would expect the price basically to teleport up to $37, right? From there then, once we flip that into support, we're just climbing the levels here, guys, right? Climbing these resistance levels, flipping them into support. Once we reclaim $38, I would expect us basically to just teleport right up to that $55 level. And eventually in this cycle, reaching a high of around $80 to $90. And that's my conservative target on Chainlink, which would be fantastic to see. It'll give us lovely gains from today, basically at 4x, which would be absolutely fantastic as well. So if we just take a quick look on Chainlink on the Bitcoin pair as well, again, Link is showing strength against Bitcoin here, which is good. Anytime you see your altcoin here on the Bitcoin chart outperforming Bitcoin, that means you've chosen wisely, because what we see right now, guys, we've seen the price blow up above our EMA band here, and we've now retested it for basically 4 weeks now, right? So we're holding the line here, guys, which is good, and we are now looking set for further upside. Our RSI as well here is above our midline and has retested the midline as well. So basically this looks good to go. If we can just hold above this and we don't lose this EMA band here at 2,000 Satoshis, I would be expecting basically us to teleport right up here to 4,570 Satoshis, which is a lovely 90% gain on the Bitcoin pair from today's prices, which would be fantastic. And the reason I think this has a high probability of happening is that if we look at the Bitcoin dominance today, right, we are potentially forming a change in structure here. So we've broken down below our EMA band here on the Bitcoin dominance, and we've now put in our first lower high, right? Which is what we want to see for our altcoins, right? Whenever you see this Bitcoin dominance in a downtrend, that means your altcoins are likely going to be outperforming Bitcoin on the Bitcoin pairs. You're making Bitcoin with your altcoins. So we've just made our first lower high, which is now confirmed. So if we see price now start making lower lows as well, then I think we're going to be in the money, guys. But obviously, I will keep you updated every step of the way. So I'm going to leave this video here. If you enjoyed it, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and clicking that notification bell. I'm going to be here giving you analysis the whole way through this bull run and trying to keep you safe. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.